Well, hello and welcome back to another photography adventure. It is the morning after the last vlog that I put out there. We had another 2 or 3 inches of snow last night. The roads are still pretty clear, so I've headed out this morning to see what delights we can capture. I've got a couple of locations that I have in mind, as well as maybe revisiting the one from last night at sunset. But there is a lot of cloud. There's clear skies above me, but all around there is a lot of clouds, so I don't think we're going to get anything in the way of direct golden beautiful sunlight, but we might. We shall continue and see what we can get. So as you can probably tell, I was in a bit of a rush to get into position. The light was coming and changing very fast, and after a beautiful initial burst of colour, the sky then sort of dulled down and it didn't look like much was going to happen, but that was soon about to change. This is the sort of composition I'm shooting here with the castle, and then in the background we have the 3 Eildon Hills, which balances it out quite nicely. What you can't see, and I can't really shoot any wider because if I do, maybe I can show you on here. If I do shoot wider, you start to get all these electricity pylons and stuff, which is just ruining the whole scene. But it is nice to see it wide, but as you can see, I would either have to remove these in Photoshop or just accept them within the photograph. So what I normally do is I normally shoot a bit tighter like this, and what that also achieves is it compresses the scene and makes the Eildon Hills appear much larger in the frame as well. It's been so frustrating. I've watched all this beautiful light wash across this scene from the gap in the clouds here. There was light hitting all this hill right along here, but nothing's hit the scene right in front of me here. And now, as you can see, we have this big area of cloud coming right through, so I don't think we're going to get that light, and I think it's going to start snowing again very soon as well. Don't think we're going to get that shot this morning. Damn it. We now have sunshine hitting this area here. Let me just interrupt myself there. So you see this cloud? Yep, that one just there. So this cloud is about to form into something extremely unusual and steal the show on this particular morning. If the sun hits the Eildon Hills, blop, 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 then that would make the photograph even more interesting. Look at this light right here. Not frustrated at all, and it's starting to snow a little bit here as well now. I mean, it's still a beautiful scene, but it's just so close to being so much more than that right now. So as I said before, just keep your eye on that very unusual cloud as it forms and drifts right into the centre of my frame. Well, as you saw there, when I was flying the drone, the light started to catch the Eildon Hills away in the distance, so I quickly took a few photographs on here, and I think it added a much nicer dynamic to the whole image, having that light hitting the hills in the distance. Sadly, no light on the castle. We now have snow blowing through the area, but I think it might clear reasonably fast. Okay, let's maybe give this another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna pack up and maybe see if I can find another composition on the way home. Well, I was just about to pack up and leave this particular location, but then I've noticed that the sky is starting to clear over here, and from where the sun is, I think it should give us some nice direct light onto the castle. The Eildon Hills are starting to clear a little bit more in the distance now that the snow is passing through. So fingers crossed, if we leave it another 5 or 10 or 15 minutes or 20 minutes here, I'll get that shot that I was looking for, but the light might be a little bit harsh now when it does come through. Although the good thing about shooting in winter is that the sun doesn't really get too high in the sky, so you get a pretty nice light all day here in the winter. Oh, I wish I had that coffee. Okay, the sun is just breaking through behind me now, as you can see, lighting up the scene behind me. 1, 2, 3, there's my photograph with the sunshine. It does look pretty beautiful, I must admit, but I might prefer one of the ones I got just before with this crazy cloud and the sunshine hitting the Eildons in the distance. Okay, got that shot now. I'm going to do a couple more quick compositions of the same scene and then head out of here. And on that note, I will call an end to this morning's vlog. If you like this content, please drop down, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. It really does help massively to push this video out to a greater audience and help my channel grow. As always, thank you for joining me on this adventure, and I shall see you on the next one.